We are a basketball organization first and foremost, and we have two separate sides of the business. Really, we have the bulk of our business currently is serving athletes through camps, and we run a variety of different camps in the summer, from fourth grade right through to college players. And then we do offer some fall camps that are focused on shooting, and those are weekend camps. So that's, I'd say, about 90% of our business is on the serving athlete side. And we do have another side of the business called PGC Coaching, where we try to serve our coaches, because we realize that when we can impact positively a coach, we really impact dozens of athletes and sometimes even hundreds of athletes. So we are actively seeking to grow that end of our business on the PGC Coaching side.
Yeah. So how many camps do you run a year? Give us an idea of kind of the size of your organization.
Yeah, so this summer of 2025, we are running about 155 camps, and as I said earlier, those at the youngest age would be starting in fourth grade, and running through to college players. And we have 5 different course offerings in the summer, so athletes can progress through the different stages of the camp. And we are very confident that if an athlete goes through that entire progression of camps, we call it a curriculum, they will have a very complete basketball education. And that also allows us to, if an athlete comes as a fourth and fifth grader, we can paint a pathway for them all the way through their college career, to stay involved with PGC. And then in the fall, we offer a shooting camp, because obviously shooting is the one thing that every basketball player should be better at, can be better at. And so we offer about 50 weekend shooting camps. And these camps are situated throughout all of the United States. And we have a small offering up in Canada here. I think this summer we have about 10 camps up in Canada, which means about 145 camps in the US.
Wow. Wow. That's a really large scale. And I'm guessing that that's not all at one place. So where do you go? Where do these camps happen?
Um, our overnight camps, we sort of, when I said we have 5 different camps, they're broken into sort of 2 categories. We have the bulk of our camps are overnight camps, and those are situated on college campuses where we can access the gyms, the classrooms, the dorms, the cafeterias. However, our leader and president, Manawatsa, a few years ago made a really strategic decision to offer some day camps, because there are certain centers that just aren't big enough necessarily to have a college campus where we can get onto. So we do offer some day camps, and those typically are for the younger athletes a little bit. And those run on a 9 to 5 basis. And now all we really need access to is a gym and a classroom, because we don't have to worry about dorms or cafeterias or anything like that. So that is, of our 155 camps, there's about 100 of them are overnight, and the other 55 are day camps.
So you said 145 camps in the US, right?
Mm-hmm.
And so are you on the West Coast, East Coast, South, North? Where are you at?
We literally we haven't yet crested that mountain of being in all 48 continental states. I think we are in 41 or 42 of them this summer. And we do definitely have pockets of where our brand is stronger. Like Texas is a very strong area for us. Colorado's another strong area for us. Illinois. So we definitely have pockets throughout the country, and then we have pockets where we would love to develop more of a presence. And just as an example, like Kentucky's obviously a real hotbed of basketball, but we haven't found traction yet in Kentucky. So we're always looking to try to build our presence. And then in Canada, we have camps this summer in 2 of our provinces, in Ontario and Alberta.
Okay.
But we would love to grow it in Canada if we could too.
Yeah. And how many students do you expect to serve this summer coming up?
Yeah, we're heading for a record-breaking summer here in 2025. We think that we're going to have close to 18,000 athletes at our summer camps, and then if you add in our fall camps, we would love to get to the 20,000
Wow.
mark this year.
Wow.